Moon gang. Hello. What is going on, folks? Let me get hooked up here. Let me get talking to NASA and see how we are. Ooh, that sounds crisp. This is exactly what we want, folks. AMC is looking hungry. Hello. What is going on, apes? Coming at you loud and clear. I'm so excited. I mean, so many things going on, but the stocks are looking awesome. Of course, we're going to be talking about AMC, GME, SPRT, BBIG, all that stuff. We'll be talking about the Russell 2000, the S&P 500. We'll talk a little bit about crypto, but an exciting day to be involved in the markets. And of course, it's always a beautiful day to be an ape. Look how good AMC is looking this morning. AMC already up 2.6% in pre-market after having a nice green day on Friday, trading just at 42. We've talked about 42 so much. You guys all know the importance of 42. What is going on? Oh, we have some shout out Clubfoot Billy, shout out Matt's left sweaty sock. What is going on? Oh, folks, here's what I think's going on. Let's listen up loud and clear. I think what's going on is we're all getting up on this Monday morning. We're excited. The apes are going. We're pounding our chests. We're excited for what's going on. And then on the other hand, we have all of our favorite Wall Street members, and they're just sitting there a little bit confused. Oh, brother. Oh, hang on. Let's try this one out.
Oh, brother, the apes are at it again. They're sitting there.
They don't know what's going on. They're worried. We're excited. We're all jacked up. And I'm happy to be doing this, spending this Monday trading day with all of you. All right, so let's hop right into kind of the higher level stuff. The S&P 500, SPY on Friday, after some pretty dovish, more so soft comments from the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, on Friday with the Jackson Hole Symposium, hit a new all-time high, 450. We're holding above that. This was the level I was paying attention to. I was watching 450. I wanted to see how it reacts. Let's see if it holds it today, but seeing a lot of strength in the overall market. A lot of strength. And remember, I'm always here telling you about these headwinds and tailwinds. As people aren't getting scared in these major indexes, that is good for us. So we'll keep a little eye on the S&P 500, but more important to us is the Russell 2000. Why? Because AMC is the biggest stock within the Russell 2000. It's only 0.5% exposure, but that still makes it the biggest one. I mean, this index is tracking 2,000 stocks. But anyway, on Friday, we had a nice new relative high. We're looking for this breakout from July 12th. I want to see the test of essentially 229 today. And then from there, I'd be watching 233. I wouldn't be looking at that like in the immediate future. Definitely a possibility, but I don't think we'll see continued explosions like we saw on Friday. But I kind of want it to slowly drift upward. Once again, this is the daily look at the S&P 500 and the Russell 2000. Now let's switch it over to Amy. So Amy right now at 42, and I've been up for a bit. I haven't been really sleeping much lately because you can tell we're on the cusp of something, of some sort of big move. Obviously, fingers crossed that that's upwards, but I have no idea. Folks, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a fortune teller. You have to make your own decisions. I don't give out buy signals. I don't give out sell signals. You are in charge of your own money. Last week, this is important. Last week, we saw a lot of commentary as if I'm like, you should have told us about this. Why are you talking about? Like, I talk about my trades. I am sharing my trading experience, real time, live with all of you. This isn't a show where like, hey, I should copy that kid who talks way too much about Fast and Furious and duck shirts. This is not that kind of a show. There are many, I guess, groups out there and programs out there that do buy signals, that do sell signals. That's not me. That's not me in the slightest. I'm here to teach you a little bit about the market. I'm here to give you a little bit of entertainment. I am not here for you to copy my trades whatsoever. In fact, I don't want you to. I want you to do, I'm trying to teach you more of a skill set so you could do your own DD and have conviction in your own trades. If I see opportunity in the market, AMC, GME, or elsewhere, I want to make money. I'm here. I pay my bills by trading. I need to actively trade. That's how I make money. It's not that crazy of a thing. But anyway, why I'm specifically exciting is because last week people made serious money on SPRT, BBIG, and I'll be talking about those, and I think they still have opportunity. I was being very, very transparent about my trade. But what I'm thinking is that specifically a lot of the money made on SPRT, we are getting this nice setup, and I've talked so much about a cup and handle. So if you go from July 9th all the way to the end of August here, August 25th, we have a giant cup, and we are looking for this handle to form. And if you saw my update video yesterday, I said I specifically wanted to get above 43.17, which is the low from August 25th, to really start forming this handle. If you're new to the world of cup and handle, it's basically a giant U followed by another smaller U. So here's the cup, here's the handle. So basically you just have one U, a smaller U with a higher low, and then you get that explosion. But the reason I'm excited about it is check out what happened. Hang on, let me, right about here. So if you go from March 18th all the way to May 18th, a giant cup, a giant cup. Here's the cup, and then we hit the cup, and then 3 days, 4 days, and then we really started picking up on day 5. Giant cup, handle, explosion. Now, does this mean it has to play out that way? No, it doesn't at all. I'm just saying, obviously, Amy here, AMC, has a precedent for moving in that type of manner. And if people like me are noticing it, there's a lot of people who know what AMC is capable of. They're seeing this, and as soon as it starts bending back around, I think there's going to be more enthusiasm. We've really seen a change in momentum specific to AMC ever since mid-August. It was getting beaten down from mid-June to the end of June, pretty much all of July till mid-August, and then something changed right in here. Mid-August was when the momentum started to shift, and honestly, you could even see that in the MACD, the moving average convergence, divergence. That's this technical indicator on the bottom. But if I scroll in, you can see right where it switched over into bullish, aka apish momentum. And we're just looking. I've been saying this from the start. We have the momentum. The golden question is, how long can this momentum continue? What can it lead to? And that's what we do here. Day in and day out, we're watching the levels. Are we seeing buyers? Are we seeing sellers? What price levels are people really positioning themselves at? And it just so happens that from March of May of this year, it's starting to look very, very similar from mid-July to mid-August right now. Like we're seeing that similar cup and handle pattern. I'm liking what's going on. And of course, there's other technicals to be done. You could look at volume profiles so much, but I don't want to clutter the chart of what's going on right now. The main takeaway is we are continuing this momentum, and for today's specific action, I want to see an overtake of the low on August 25th. Would love after that to see an overtake of the high of Thursday, 44.78, and then we're back to this 46 level. I've been beating the drum on this, but equivalent to May's 1450 level, I think that's the 46 level now. I think they're very, very similar. I'm looking for a break above that. We broke above it. We didn't close above it. We had okay volume. I want to break above 46, close above 46, and I want high volume as in the market is going to accept that price level. That is the line in the sand for me. I think past that, I'm sticking to it. I've been calling out 1450 when that happened way back in May. I'm sticking to my guns on the 46 for this level. So that is what I'm specifically watching there. In terms of GME, another bullish pattern, but a different one. This isn't a cup and handle. This is a bullish pennant. It shot up, lower highs, higher lows, and you basically have, my apologies. Sorry, now that I'm on a PC and Mac, a little different hotkey situation. Gotta rewire my brain to do this. And why is this one not working? All right, whatever. Lower highs, higher lows. You could see it's a triangle. So here's the pole flag, lower highs, higher lows, bullish pennant. These commonly break upwards. They don't always have to, but I would say confirmation comes if we get above and close above the high from Thursday, the 26th at 217, which is pretty similar to that level I've been laying out with you of 212 to 215 being resistance, but look for the fall through above 225. On top of that, I'm then watching 240. And that's all for GME. And not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, September 8th, is GameStop's earnings announcement. So we do have an upcoming fundamental catalyst. So those are the two main ones. So for AMC, they've already borrowed $1.2 million against it today. The short interest is pushing 17.5%. Utilization 93. Shares on loan 160 7 million. So both the short interest and shares and loan went up on Friday. Utilization slightly down, so that just means more people are offering their shares to go short. In terms of GME, they borrowed 23,000 against it today. The short interest is 13%. Utilization 35, shares on loan 7 million. Now let's switch it up to kind of the new kids on the block, SPRT and BBIG. Now let me make this explicitly clear. As of now, I do not put SPRT or BBIG in the same category of AMC and GME. Do I think it's a good trade? Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential there. I think there's a high short interest. I think they're relatively low float. I think there's a way to make money. But the reason I don't put them in the same category is because they do have community support, but not the same size. It takes time to develop community support. Think about how big the community for AMC and GME grew from September till now. BBIG, SPRT, to be completely transparent and honest, I don't know. It might become that. It possibly could. But as of right now, I view it as a good trade. You might be able to take like advantage of some sort of short squeeze. For me on SPRT, I took a lot of money on the Friday run up, and with it, I don't know if the short's covered. We find out tomorrow. We traded almost 18x the free float on SPRT on Friday. There's a good chance that the short's could have covered. I don't know. Tomorrow, if this updates and we see that the shorts didn't cover, that changes the narrative. But right now, we're in that 2-day settlement period, no man's land, where we don't know what's going on. So with that, I'm in no way against it. I want everyone to make money off of any stock you're trading, but I do definitely put AMC and GME at tier 1, and then I would put SPRT and BBIG at tier 2 for now. Obviously, this is a dynamic situation. It can change day in and day out, but on SPRT, we have to wait till tomorrow, and BBIG is having a very nice opening today. Well, actually, they kind of both are. So we have to wait till tomorrow and the next day to see if the shorts are or aren't covering. That's what a short squeeze is. If all of the shorts covered, that means that the squeeze is over, if they all covered, but we won't definitively know that information until we get that update from the 2-day settlement. So right there, if you're in it, cool. I'm not going to be a baby and sit here and be like, you can't make money on other things. How do you think we get more money into AMC and into GME? You need more money to go in, and one way to get more money is to make other good trades. So, I mean, I know some people on the social interwebs are against other stocks. I'm here. I want you to make money. I'm not going to sit here and bitch and whine if you're making money on something else. I'm going to congratulate you because that's most likely why you're engaged in the market, is to make money. So why would I sit here and be like, oh, you can't make money somewhere else? I think it's a very unfounded and a slightly selfish / jealous look at the entire situation. If you're making money, good for you. I am happy for you. In terms of SPRT, let's take a look at its daily chart. So it did gap up and it ran, and I don't like this setup. If I'm being completely honest on this, let's take a look at the 30-minute. The fact that it ran and couldn't hold it, we saw a run up and then the market was smacking it back down and it traded a lot of volume. There is a possibility that the short's covered. You have to accept that, and we won't know until tomorrow. Now, fast forward till today, it is showing some strength in pre-market. So tomorrow, it's going to be a big decision day. I don't know how it's going to play out. All I can say is let's watch the levels. If it goes below 25, 26, that's pretty bearish. If it starts breaking above 47, 48, that's pretty bullish. So you know me, folks. I'm just playing on these ones because I think of SPRT and BBIG differently than AMC and GME. Those ones, that's more of a social, cultural statement that I'm trying to make on what's going on in the market. SPRT, BBIG, I just want to make money. I'm just trying to look the best opportunity to make a solid trade, whether that's up, down, or just not trading it at all. I'm just watching these levels. I'm calling it out. I'm going to say bearish below 25, 26, bullish above 45, 47, 48 in that region. It's honestly that simple for me. And we're going to know more about the shorts and if they did or didn't cover tomorrow. But like I said, it is showing some strength in pre-market. It closed out Friday post-market trading at 28 and it's already at 36 today. So this thing can move. Remember with SPRT, this one is much more of a play, high short interest. In fact, I could show that to you now. A short interest of almost 73%, utilization of 96, shares of loan of 5.63 million. It's a low float stock. The float's about 9.3 million, which is why it moves in such like a rapid whiplash manner. In terms of BBIG, I've never had a BBIG position, but I saw a lot of people talking about it. So I just wanted to share the information that I know about it. So for BBIG, the short interest is 28%, utilization 99.9%, shares on loan of 17 million. This one is a lower float, but not as low float of SPRT. It has a float of 44 million shares. So bigger than SPRT, but still smaller than AMC and GME, definitely smaller than AMC. BBIG, what you need to know about it is, yes, it's highly shorted. People have been paying attention to it. And I think part of the reason why it's starting to pick up is because it's a acquisition company, and right now it has a specific emphasis on NFTs in the crypto sector, non-fungible tokens. So right now, because NFTs are running rampant, I don't know if you've been reading any of those stories or not, but the NFT sector is running absolutely crazy, which with BBIG having a specific vested interest in that, that's doing well. And that might have been the catalyst that started to get the stock to really pick up and put pressure on the shorts. So it is related to the NFT world. They are also in talks to acquire Lomotif, which I believe is a new social media where you can share like videos and slideshows of pictures with people on your feed. So they also have like, I guess, a social media play going on. I just want everyone to know a little bit more about the stocks that people are talking about. Maybe you aren't invested or something like that. But to be very clear, I do not have a BBIG position whatsoever. I might make one. I might not make one. I'll keep you all posted. But a big thing with both of these is they're relatively lower float, higher short interest. They're getting more mentions on social media. But what I find particularly interesting that kind of sets it apart from, like, let's say the third or fourth tier options of highly shorted stocks, both of these have something going on in the market that should not be going on. Both of them, BBIG right there, and then also SPRT, are both on the threshold list for the NASDAQ, as in there's a considerable percentage of their float that has failed to deliver. These FTDs, they shouldn't be happening. It's honestly that simple. Something is going wrong. Some players doing something they shouldn't be doing to prompt such a sizable amount of FTDs. We've been over this. Here, let me show you the FTDs on SPRT. This is some people ask me about, oh, this one shorted, is it an interesting play? Most of them I just shrug off. Just because it's highly shorted does not mean it's going to squeeze. What catches my attention is where I see more illicit things going on in the background. For example, about 10% of SPRT's float is failed to deliver as of July 30th. That should not be. That is not normal. That is not a healthy market. Something is going on that shouldn't be going on. In terms of BBIG, if I'm being honest, I know it's on the list, but I didn't know the size of its number. So BBIG is also at 800,000. And if we go out a little bit more, look at these FTDs. Look at this spike in FTDs, and then it ran after that. These FTDs should not be happening. Specifically with the FTDs, the short interest, their float, and the utilization, and then just the uptick in the chatter across social media, whether you're on Reddit, Twitter, Discord, YouTube. We're seeing an uptick in these two, which gives them potential. Does that guarantee squat? Absolutely not. When you're going into this, people are asking me, like, should I chase? Should I not chase? First of all, I will never, ever, ever be supportive of chasing. You always have to know your risk and have a realistic risk. The name of the game is always playing high or optimize risk to reward setups. BBIG, it does seem like you're a little late to the game. I mean, it was already moving. It would have been nice to get in right around here at 461. You pretty much would have already doubled up. If you get in today, what is your risk? Are you going to risk the pre-market low of 760? Whatever it is, even if you're going to chase a runner, please have your risk established. Don't ask me, should I get in here? I'm not going to tell you guys because I don't know your risk tolerance. I don't know your financial situation. All I know is you have to have a risk, and you should theoretically have a reward. Don't just let it rip and be like, oh, this is great. That's what messed me up on SPRT. I did a trade review and I was explaining how I should have traded it better. I know it's a very emotional thing when you're seeing runners and a lot of money's involved. Please have a trading plan. It comes to a matter of opinion of, is it a good or a bad trading plan? And that's, I guess, to the eye of the beholder. But whatever it is, I know you should at least have a trading plan. Don't just get in there and be like, well, if it goes here, am I going to sell? If it goes there, am I going to sell? Have some sort of established plan in your head. That's all I beg of you. Please, please have some sort of plan. Let me go back out to the AMC. All right, so we went over SPRT and BBIG as like a little bonus there. Both of them on the threshold list. Both of them have high short interest. Both of them would be closer to low float, but SPRT is the lower float play. But really, it looks like the hot one this morning is AMC. It's pushing that breakout level at 42. GME, like I said, it's in that bullish pennant. And on top of that, they can just not get it below 200. As much as they try to push GameStop below 200, it is just not going. It's showing a lot of strength. Whatever's going on, a lot of buyers are stepping in anytime they get GME to 200. So there is definitely some bullish, apish demand near that key psychological of 200. I'm looking for that breakout of 212 to 215. It recently hit 217, but I'm still watching my region. So that's your quick setup on the day. Just very quickly, crypto. It shot up. We had a breakout, but now it's showing a little bit of weakness, at least on the 2-hour chart. But let's see if it bases throughout the day. All right, let me get to some of your questions. All right. Is this showing up the way it should? Sweet. I think it is working today. Awesome. All right, what time is it? Just so I know how fast I have to go. Oh, before the market opens, because I don't want any of these keyboard warriors freaking out, I need to stop this morning stream right past 11 a.m. I have an interview, and then after the interview, I'm coming right back on. So no matter if the stocks are up, down, or sideways, I do need to split today's stream into 2 different segments, just so everyone knows. I don't need someone to be like, why did he just stop right now? I'm calling it out now. I have an interview about like a little bit after 11, so that's when I'll be ending this stream, and then I'll come back right after that, just so everyone knows. Just trying to be very obvious about what's going to happen today. All right, Clubfoot Billy, Matt's left sweaty stock. Thank you for becoming Space Apes. Clubfoot Billy, I'm way too hungover. That fight though, yeah. So if anyone out there bet on Jake Paul, congratulations, you made some money. These voices in my head are getting out of hand. Shout out Clubfoot Billy. Plot twist, Matt is Wrench Capital. I don't know if my voice will ever be like that crispy smooth at such a deep level. He has definitely an awesome voice. What about options for BBIG and ROOT? Laura, we could hop into them, but both BBIG, I don't know much about Root. I saw some people starting to tweet about it, but BBIG and SPRT, they definitely have what I would consider more so bloated option chains. Monday morning, let's go. Oh, brother. Do you have any AMC options you like 3 to 4 weeks out? I've really just been watching the 50s on AMC. I guess some people on the 60s. It kind of depends. Once again, with it, how far out you go on the money, it's just more risk. What type of risk do you want to take? I want to SPRT you. Is SPRT a short squeeze position? Sorry, I'm new to this. Also, thanks for the shared info. It is, but also the shorts may have covered. We find out tomorrow. On Friday, it traded almost 18 times its free float. There is a chance that all the shorts covered. We do not know. We will get confirmation tomorrow. At the earliest, I should say. Check out ATER, same float and same short interest as BBIG. So we can look at it, ATER, another one, but with it, remember, just because something has a high short interest, for me, I think it's more interesting when it's on the threshold list because it tells me something's going on that shouldn't be going on, and you cannot undervalue community support. I can't stress this enough. As of now, what I'm saying this on, August 30th, 2021, out of all the ones we've spoken about, AMC and GME still have the biggest communities, and that's very, very important. Matt, you demand LFG, Ooga Booga, shout out. James, T2 US, a sham not having complete data blinds us. Apes get money on any play you can. Let's all lift each other up and stop crying. Yeah, the people who are crying were just jealous, basically, that they didn't get in on the play, I would assume. Any thoughts on Root for a quick swing play? All right, so let's check out Root. Root. I'll have that on the list, but let's do that after market open. Love what you do, brother. There are always more plays and cultish behavior on Twitter. It's weird. Got caught holding the bag on SPRT last Friday as I stupidly chased. What do you think about my chances of making some money back this week on SPRT? You're going to know a lot more at open. It is gapping up. It's up 38% in pre-market, and I'm telling you, I think if it could get above the 45, 47, 48, basically this junk in here, these highs, if it could get above this, it could keep moving. I really don't know. We have to see the price action at market open. Can you look at BBBY? All right, we're going to put that on the list. BBBY, got that. On Market Watch, it's 21.75% short interest and a lot near the money puts. Yeah, so I think Market Watch is pulling old exchange reported data that might not be up to date. Hey, man, I have $1,000 on the sideline. I'll make some extra money for AMC. Your thoughts on Root? A lot of people asking about Root. Is something more crazy going on that I don't know about? Root is up 23% in pre-market. It's at resistance. I would not chase this out of the gate. It is right here, this resistance support. It's kind of in a danger zone. I would look for it to clear some strength around 850, and then you have to watch 960. This has been a very much a downtrending chart. So this might be an official trend reversal, but I don't even know if this is a shorted stock. What is Root's? Let me check out Root for you. I don't like the chart that much because all it's done is really sell off, but it does have a short interest of 26.37%. Its shares on loan is 16 million, so its utilization is 88%. So SPRT is still the lowest float one. And that doesn't mean this isn't going to go. It's just I like its daily chart a lot less because all this thing has done is sell off, and you need to watch this overall downtrend. This is really my first time looking at Root in a couple weeks now, and my knee-jerk reaction is that what I see in BBIG and SPRT, I like a bit more, but that's just my knee-jerk reaction. I haven't really been diving into Root, so I don't want. No one should be making any trading decisions based on what I do or don't say. Today is BEA Beautiful. Shout out to the diamond-handed bean, Mr. Boulay. Whoa, that sounds awesome. Clear AF. The voice changes are going to be the next level for your YouTube channel. Micah's mix with the Lil Notch. Oh, for sure. MMAT legit, or is it chasing now? How's the Ortex info on it? Thanks, bud. So MMAT, I would say is legit. I have no MMAT position, but the Ortex data, to my understanding, is a little bit. It's not telling you the full story because MMAT just did an acquisition of TRCH, and TRCH had shorts. MMAT doesn't have the. Why is this not loading? Doesn't have the most right now, but it does. It is carrying over the shorts from the TRCH acquisition, so that's a bit more of a complex play. But MMAT, if you look that up, it has a short interest of 7%. But like I said, it's actually kind of going to be bloated because of what's going on with TRCH. So that one's a little bit more of an intricate play. Do you think Workhorse will ever squeeze? I mean, it might in the future. I don't think it's a squeeze candidate right now, but I am invested in Workhorse just as an EV play. But I'm not looking at it for a squeeze right now. This is my first super ever. Can you check out Root? We did that one. I'm curious your opinion, not financial advice. So Root, it has potential. I mean, I'm not going to say it's like the worst play I've ever seen, but I think there's better plays in the market right now in terms of risk to reward. But just because there's a better play doesn't mean that actually ends up becoming the best play. Check GSAT. All right, GSAT on the list. GSAT. Heard of Sisla, that's a private crypto island. Holders co-own and travel when they want. CMC list soon. Big celebs backing it. First of its kind crypto island token on PancakeSwap. No, I haven't. I like to stick with the more well-known cryptos. I know you're not a fan of crypto miners, but what are your thoughts on Btcm? 39 million flow, 25% short interest, 99. Don, still with it. So it looks like you're going for the short squeeze play, but that doesn't mean it's just because it has those numbers does not mean it's going to squeeze. Even with that, I mean, it could do better. If crypto goes up, you need crypto to go up, and you also need it to somehow beat out, I guess, Mara, Riot. There's just more competition in the crypto mining space on top of the fact that you also need crypto to like trend in your direction. Zachary, you look good. You know what, Zachary? You look good. If the short's covered, why would brokerages increase option strikes? SPRT has now options. Because shorts covering has nothing to do with the options. Ding, ding, ding. The casino is open. They expand the options chain if there's just more demand for it. It has nothing to do with shorts covering, Leslie. That's a good question. All right. So here we go. AMC hanging out at 42. I'm watching that 42 level. And then from there, we're watching 43.70. GME at 206. AMC showing some strength out of the gate. All right. I'll throw up BBIG. Like I said, I have no BBIG position, but I'm sure a lot of people are interested in it. What's the biggest benefit between shares and options? Why would I get the same outcome if I bought 100 shares instead of an option? I'm new to options. Not necessarily. Because options are higher risk, higher reward, because you could price in things such as volatility. There is a different pricing mechanism. It's not exactly equivalent to 100 shares. It is right at the moment of expiration, but beyond that, you have to factor in time until expiration, and also you have to factor in volatility. All right. Already some Gregs. That means we're off to a good day. Greg's this early in the morning tells me we're going to have a good day. No, I have no idea about the decentralized island. I doubled my shares on AMC thanks to SPRT, total of 800. Shout out. My opinion on NAOV, we'll check that out. My MMA T calls 917, 250%, roll, sell, hold. Taylor, that's all up to you. I mean, you're already up. Now you're just trying to get out at the perfect opportunity. So that's a big question, is like when you're up so much. Whoa. BBIG, the next target 1120, 1165. So the mid 11s is BBIG's all-time high, just so everyone knows, the mid 11s. When you're up that much, that's what's your exit strategy. Now you're just trying to like almost top tick an exit, and there is a decent amount of luck involved in that. I don't know if there's necessarily like a perfect way. If you're uncomfortable in questioning what you should do, I find that it's usually easier just to lock in your gains then. All right. Let's see how AMC's opening up today. How are my positions? Let's do a quick check. You guys know me. I like to try to do my best to wait those first 15 minutes on everything, just to see if we have any trends going in the market. I really don't like making a position in the first 15 minutes. I've just seen too much whipsaw, especially chasing like minute 1, minute 2 on a Monday. You might get a really good fill, or you could top ticket. You might bottom ticket. It's just, there's a lot more risk. That's why I like to be calm, cool, collected those first 15 minutes. Greg's in at 9:30. Hedgies get hurdy. Love you, bro, but the bell is underwhelming. Oh, do I need to bring it closer? Oh, wait, I think I have an announcer voice. Maybe I should do this in the future.
Testing. The market is now open. Ding, ding, ding. The casino is open, folks.
Maybe that's a better one to do for market open. Just like some fancy announcing voice. Could be. AMC hanging out at 51.60. GME bouncing off the low 200s at 206.50. All right, let's see what is going to go in here. What is going on in here? AMC 41.70. I know a lot of this, like the Monday excitement when things are looking like this, and they totally can move, but it's still, sometimes you miss plays when you have like mine, and sometimes I break my own rules just if I see something special, but a lot of the times I just want to wait and see how things are actually panning out. All right, we did that. Burger, thank you for that super chat, very kind. Matt, we need to get you herein off of YouTube pretty soon. It will be censored. That's why I multi-stream to everything. I multi-stream to YouTube, multi-stream to Rumble, multi-stream to Twitch. So shout out to everyone tuning in. Multi-streamer. All right, AMC 41.50, BBIG hanging on at 9.25. SPRT trying to get out of its little wedge setup here at 40. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what's going on. Vernon becoming an astronaut, shout out. Morning, Matt. Remember, Greg's have feelings. We should hurt him often as possible. Happy Monday, apes. All right. Let's see how this is going. SPRT a little whippy at open. Same with BBIG. This is exactly why I have my 15-minute rule. Sometimes you get excited and you buy just because you're like, oh, wait, minute 1, minute 2, good. And then you might get a little smacked like BBIG. It doesn't always work. I need to be very, very clear about that. I want everyone to understand that sometimes you do miss plays when you sit on your hands for the first 15 minutes. But in my own experience, I found that it makes it more net profitable for me. Yes, I'm going to miss plays. Sometimes that happens. But given enough trades, I find that being calm, cool, collected, waiting those first 15 is a big benefit, especially when you have, like, we just got out of the weekend, so there's pent up energy for Monday action. All right. As of long-term potential to be shorted in the future, newer IPO CPOP going to the 90s and now trade sideways around 4. Thoughts? Long-term potential, GTA Nation, I can check out the chart, but long-term, that's, I feel like, sometimes outside of the world of technicals. You just have to more so know what the company is doing. Here we go. AMC bouncing off of 41.30. This might be the bounce of the day. Fingers crossed that it is. Let's see if it gets back above really 42. What is this one? More Gregs. Look at all these Gregs. Interesting. Oh, brother, the Gregs are in the house. All right, all right. What do we have going on? What are we doing? There we go, AMC. AMC with that bounce. Watch this 42 level. Let me check this out for you. 42 right there. There we go. BBIG bouncing off of 850. AMC trying to recapture 42. That could get exciting. And in the short term, let's see if it could take out its intraday high at 42.30. And then GME, we're watching this intraday high at 208, but it's still much more of that 212 to 215 area. SPRT doesn't know what it's going to do. It's trying to decide. It doesn't want to be above 40, does not want to be above 40. Patience, patience, patience. Another good reason to have that 15-minute rule. BBIG, if it gets above 10, what was it? The mid 11s. AMC holding on. Nice. AMC.
Oh, brother, AMC is looking some sort of way. These voices are so funny. They crack me up.
All right. I don't want to overuse it and annoy everyone. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. AMC dancing at that 42 level. SPRT, literally nothing you can do besides wait. It's just barcoding sideways. You have to see which way it breaks. GME at 204 right now. IWM a little bit down on the day. S&P 500 a little bit up on the day. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let me make sure I'm up to date there. Shout out. All right. Now we have, now, what is it all? Oh, it is all. All right. Got to switch it up a little bit. All right, that's the trend line I am watching. All right, all right, all right. AMC, we're looking for that movement. What else do we have going on? Any signals to check out today? Any breaking news? Anything? What do we have going on? All right. SPRT tried to make its move. Got smacked at that 43 level. Interesting. AMC, we are watching this trend line on the top. And then just so you know, GME, just for my listeners, it is at 203 right now. AMC is at 4140. BIBG in the middle of its range. SPRT looked like it was going to go, and then they quickly pulled the rug on it. Looked like it was about to get a little choppy. Little choppy in there. GME 204. 204. AMC 4150. What else do we have going on? Crypto trying to get a little bit of a bounce in there. Any thoughts on ATER? ATER looks kind of weak on the opening. Yeah, it gapped up. It gapped up above its previous gap, and now it's selling off. To me, it looks like it might be coming down to 650 to fill this gap. There we go, AMC. There we go, AMC. There we go, AMC. All right. We see you, AMC. We see you. Getting that 42 breakout. We see you. What are you doing, AMC? Like the smell of tendies in the morning. Come on. What are you going to do, AMC? You going to break? What are you doing? Flirting with this breakout line on. Flirting. Boy, is it flirting. All right. SPRT still sideways. We're waiting for things to start actually trending. ATR, not the biggest fan of it. Showing a bit of weakness, in my opinion. Showing a bit of weakness. All right. SPRT also now showing a bit of weakness. I would, if I were in it, I'd be watching 35.55. I like AMC right here. I am a big fan of AMC right here. GME also. AMC is showing some strength. We're seeing this bend back around. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. MACD, look at the strength. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Nice. AMC. AMC.
Oh, brother. AMC is ripping to the moon. Someone check in on Ken Griffin. The apes are showing up in the last trading days of the month. Strength. Attention all Citadel employees, the apes are in the building. Please find the closest exit at your earliest convenience. The apes are in the building. I repeat, Citadel employees, please find the closest exit at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Ken Griffin out.
I get it. My maturity level is low. I get it, folks. I wish I was more mature, but I'm not. This is what my life is now. All right, we're trying to get this breakout. And remember, I am after this on AMC watching 43. Hang on. 17. There we go. That's my next level up there at the 43s. I knew you were. I'm definitely not Wrench Capital. I don't know if my voice does what he does. All right, we are moving. We are grooving. GME looking good. 210 coming up to my region of resistance. SPRT looking a bit weak. How is BBIG? BBIG. Let's go to the 1 minute. BBIG double topped at 10. There we go. So actually, BBIG looking strong, AMC and GME looking the strongest, and SPRT looking a little bit weak. But remember, we are only 15 minutes into the day. That's all. Obviously, there's so much more time left in today's game. Let me just fire off a hot text. All right, AMC cruising up to my next target. GME pretty much at my target. It's this 212 to 215. Sometimes it pops right above it. We hit 217 last week and then got kind of smacked below it. But we are looking good right there. All right, SPRT coming to its low. If it goes below this, there might be a quick push to the 30 level, maybe the mid 20s, something like that. All right, AMC. All right, so to be clear for everyone, just for the sake of transparency, I am long on AMC. I am long on GME. I have no BBIG position, and I have no SPRT position. So no position in the ones on the bottom, long on AMC, long on GME. Man, AMC was cruising for a second there, and now it's showing I got, what are we going there? Getting smacked right at 42.90. That's weird. SPRT trying to base. Let's see if it does swing back around. All right, AMC 42.36, GME 210. AMC is up 3.78% on the day, and GME is up 2.38% on the day. What do we have? We did that. Yeah, BBIG is on the chart. Those voices we needed. I'm here for it. Nikki 5. We love the voices. Started reading Reminiscence of a Stock Operator per your suggestion. Really enjoyed it so far. I can really tell it had a decent influence based on the advice you typically give us. Thanks for recommendations on the TA book next. Yeah, those are all great books. I need to build that list out a little bit more, so there's more solid suggestions out there. This is for the voices. Love it. Shout out MLev. Matt, if AMC reached 50 today, would you eat peas live? Come on, Matt, say yes. I don't think I could, by the fact that I don't have peas. Like, I would have to do it, I guess, a different day. But I also don't want to redo a pea thing. We did that. We got to go on to the new thing. And so I was hanging out with the Discord this weekend, and we were talking about it. And they talked me into getting, I don't know how to say it, but it's like one really hot chip that people are doing the hot chip challenge with. I don't know. It's just like one chip that like, I don't know. I feel like I'm seeing videos on it of people like, oh, the hot chip challenge, and it's like $7. You get it off Amazon or something. So I ordered that, and that might be the next one. The next food eating challenge. Can you look up BGFV, Big Five Sporting Goods? It was like the Toys R Us in my teenage years. Don't want it to meet the same fate. BGFV. BGFV. Is it going to work here? SPRT thus far bouncing off of this low. GME, nice. It shoots up, bouncing right off of this 2.8. GME, this intraday chart looks like a beaut. Why can't I type in BGFV? BGFV. Trades on the NASDAQ. And it has a short interest of 66.5%, utilization of 91, shares on loan of 8 million. So that's a lower float, actually, even relative to BBIG. And I'm talking about BGFV, Big Five Sporting Goods Corporation. Higher utilization, 91, shares on loan, 8 million, and a short interest of 66.5%. Interesting. Probably worthwhile to watch. BGFV. BGFV. I need to look a little bit more into it. I don't know if it's on the threshold list. Actually, we could check that. Wait, where did the threshold list go? NASDAQ threshold list. Let's see if BGFV is on it. It is not on it. So maybe it sounds like if it's not on it, maybe just hasn't had enough FTDs in a row potentially. But we know that BBIG and SPRT are, and that's, remember, depending, so BBIG, BGFE, SPRT all trade on the NASDAQ, but then GME and AMC, you would actually search those on the NYSE, the New York Stock Exchange. So they could be listed on different ones as kind of like their home base. All right, sweet. This is for the voices. Can you say, what's up, guys? It's Wrench Capital in that deep voice. No, that's it. Like, I don't want to like take his thing or anything. I don't want to like it for it to come off inappropriately. I'm a fan of Wrench Capital. I don't want to like I don't want anyone to be like, oh, he was like making fun of you or something, because I really respect his videos. I really respect him as a person. Morning apes, have the best damn week. Love you all. Shout out Kinky Kong. Thoughts on OPTT? I could write that down. OPTT. AMC is looking good. Please, for the love of God, how do you find these good buys like BBIG and SPRT? You just have to be kind of involved in the community. There's a lot of people are active on Reddit. I found out about SPRT from like my Discord. It wasn't mine. Someone brought it to my attention. And then the Discord was talking about it more and more. And before SPRT was going crazy, I mean, I announced I created a position like 2 weeks ago in it. And then on Friday, I announced that I closed my position and locked in gains. It was just a trade. And I use that now to buy more AMC and GME. So to me, it's awesome. Like, I want to find these awesome trades to generate more capital so I can get more shares before the potential mother of all short squeezes on AMC and GME. Ghost Pepper Chip. If you don't eat hot stuff, that chip will kill you. Oh, I don't. I'm not awful with spices, but I'm pretty bad with spices. Today might be the day that AMC and Hood cross. Ooh, it might be. That would be amazing. Let's check that out. Charles Payne suggested Big Five Sports. Yeah, he was just saying it's like a highly shorted stock like that I guess people are paying attention to. KPLT, please. KPLT. All right, it's on the list. KPLT. KPLT. Citadel bought BBIG and MMAT shares, calls, puts back on 8/16. I saw this on the 13F filing. I wish you'd mentioned this too. Natasha, why does it matter? They also own AMC. The issue is we don't know we don't know their short positions. When you're a big hedge fund like Citadel, they're going to own a lot of stock. Trey's already made a video on this. They own Disney, Microsoft, Apple. They own AMC. They have an AMC position. The issue in all of this is that shorts are not reported. So just to look at a 13F filing and be like, someone's in this, that doesn't tell you much because it doesn't tell you their net position. What we care about is your net position. You could own 1 million shares, but then if you're short 10 million, it doesn't really much matter. Unboxing, I got a spam email from an imposter saying you would invest for me up for 30%, make people weird. Please unbox, sir. Yes, so overall, remember, no WhatsApp, no Telegram. I'm not asking you to send me money. I'm not providing like a secret investment opportunity or anything like that for anyone. Please be worried about scammers. I am Mmat_Kohrs above my head. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Mmat_Kohrs. I'm not DMing you. I'm not emailing you. I'm not WhatsApping you. Please do not get scammed. I'm not pitching you some sort of special investment opportunity. I'm not telling you that this weird little crypto you've never heard of is like the next best thing. If you think it's a scam, it probably is, and go out of your way. Like, it's not me. I am just Mmat_Kohrs. Please, if you see these fake accounts, please report them. They're horrific. Rumble now has tipping. Fees are only 20%, which means Matt and all creators will make more on Rumble. Join us on Rumble. Shout out to Chris. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop in here. Yes, I do have a Rumble account, and I'm currently right now streaming on Twitter, or not on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Check out my Twitter if you want to see the Rumble link. It's right here. I tweeted it out this morning. Here's the Rumble link. Here's the YouTube link. You can make accounts on both of these. Rumble is a competitive video streaming and video uploading software to YouTube. So check that out right now and there. And then, as Chris just said, there is, in terms of tipping, YouTube takes a much bigger cut than Rumble does. All right, SPRT bouncing right off of this low. That's a very nice confirmation. Watch for how it reacts to 43. You're just kind of playing this range right now on SPRT if you still have your position. And then on, honestly, BBIG as well. The same highs, roughly the same lows. AMC is looking strong. Just got smacked at 43, and we're watching for it to get above. What was this low? Over here, what is this low? This low was 43.17. 43.17. This is what we're watching. And then after that, level to level, tranche to tranche, pretty much 45, but the high 44s. All right, BBIG not doing much. What was the other one? BGFV. BGFV not. Wait, is it trading? What kind of volume? Oh, BGFE doesn't have really volume yet. I'd want to see more volume. I want to see some excitement getting into it. IWM coming back up to 226. AMC looking strong. GME looking very strong. And actually, SPRT showing some strength right now. Watch the 43 region. All right, AMC trying to get that breakout. I didn't hear you were losing your voice, but I pictured you in a basement all weekend trying out the new voices until you couldn't speak any longer. Carl, that's actually exactly what happened. I mean, I was going through all the voices possible. There's really fun ones, really fun ones. I don't know what the Citadel exempt form, the 1940 Investment Company Act, I don't know what that is. I've moved out of my own, and your streams are on all day. You're pretty great company, Matt. Left from the UK. I've learned so much from you. Thanks. Hey, I'm happy to help, Lucas. Do you have a position in BBIG? I do not. I have no BBIG position as of now, and I have no SPRT position as of now. I am long on AMC, and I am long on GME. Some people, I guess for a moment of like honesty and transparency, one of the things that very much worries me on my position right now is obviously I don't ever want to be accused of like manipulation or pump and dumps. Like I always try to give my reasoning. I always tell everyone to not follow me, do your own DD. This is not a trade alerts thing. And I thought I was doing better by being insanely transparent about SPRT of like, I got in here, I got out there. And then other people brought up like, hang on, you selling might have caused more. So I'm thinking what I might do moving forward is give everyone updates after the market closes, like that day. So like in those update videos I do, so during the day I could be like, yeah, I am in or not in. But like, if you guys want the specifics, I'm just doing my best to never, ever get even close to the world of manipulation. I always try to give you my DD. I don't want anyone copying me. Clearly, I'm not a financial advisor. More importantly than that, I am not a fortune teller. But I also understand that there's some people who are like, well, hang on. Like if you sell that, maybe other people, even though we know you're not a financial advisor, you might like sway their opinion. And I don't want that at all. So I don't know. And this is the thing that I'm trying to like really get ironed out with the lawyers of like, what do I legally need to do to be more careful with all of this? And I need my lawyer to confirm this, but my going thought is an update that night. Like obviously you might tell from my mannerisms of what's going on, of where I am and not, but maybe I'm thinking that night and be like, okay, this is where I got out, and do it more of like a trade review type of a thing. But just so everyone knows, like I hear you. Like I don't want to negatively influence anyone, or I really don't want to influence anyone, period. But I just want you to know that like I understand where you're coming from, and it's more of I'm not sitting here and be like, nah, I want to do it because I can do it. It's like more of like, okay, what do I legally need to do so I'm not the next person in front of the government talking about manipulation and like social media getting accused of this. So I hear you, and I want you to know I hear you. There are legal concerns at the moment in time. What do you think about Root? Can you check out the short interest? Yeah, it has a high short interest. We were checking that out, but I really don't like its daily chart. All right, SPRT, someone pointing out a cup and handle. Very, very good call. AMC ripping. We're at 43.20 right now. AMC up 5 point. 6% on the day. GME up 4. GME is in that region resistance. Remember, 212 to 215 is an important region I'm paying attention to, and we're right above that. And before it shot above it, quickly tapped 217 and got rejected. Watch 217. I have that marked out. Exciting. Okay, so on AMC, 44.16. Okay, 44.16. All right, everyone's get ready to wave to Hood. Where's Hood at? Hood is at 45.44. Remember, as we pass Hood, be respectful as we wave, as we drive on by. I feel bad for your totally real girlfriend. You were probably like a kid that she started playing the bagpipes with your voice changer. This week, I didn't annoy her that much. She had a lot of work to do this weekend. So I was more than free to mess around with myself. But the voices are more than fun.
Attention, Citadel. The stocks are ripping. Once again, Citadel employees, please find your pink slips, your termination notice. We are running out of money because we are being squeezed by retail traders in their sweatpants on their couch.
Oh, brother, these stocks are ripping. These stocks are ripping. What other ones do we have?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
Testing. All right, nothing special.
Hello. This is more of like a NASA control center. Someone just said BBBIG. BBIG is, got smacked. What is your risk reward? All right, volatility haul on BBIG because it dropped X percentage in a short amount of time. Please be careful. Please mind your risk.
Oh, brother, these robots. Hello, testing.
Oh, what's honestly one of the best things about this is you guys don't have to put up with my my crappy singing anymore because we have some auto tuning available. Testing. Oh boy, AMC is ripping, GME is ripping. It's a BEA, beautiful day to be in ape. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I love auto tune. I can sing high, I can sing low. It's a beat. I need to write a song, a beautiful day to be an ape song, so I can sing it on auto tune. Stop with the announcing voice. Moot talk. Very, very good chance that you might not want to hang out in this stream then because it makes me laugh. And this is all about me. This is a show about Mmat streaming my descent into insanity while hopefully making some money and changing Wall Street. All right, let's assume the mother of all short squeezes happens. What do you choose? Hookers, cheese, Lambo, or monkey? Monkey, yeah. NASA control voice, AMC to the moon. Travis Levy, chill. I finally feel like I'm learning about the market. Stonks go burr. Well, from your name, it sounds like you are. With our Federal Reserve, they do go burr. There's a sick song floating around the... Whoa. Okay, everyone check this out. Check out what I got set up this weekend. Hang on. Check this out. Let me play this song for everyone and just make sure you guys can hear it because our stocks are looking good right now. But I even have a visual thing for you.
Going to the fucking moon. Going to the fucking moon. Going to the fucking moon. Fuck Andy, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them tendy so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking. We're going to the fucking moon. One day, very soon, gonna wake up on the moon. Brand new yacht and a McDonald's in my living room. Bright yellow Lamborghini, 50-meter swimming pool. Champagne every day, ain't fam, what you do? Wanna hang, wanna chill? Oh, you got a mansion too? Oh, that's right, held on tight, jack titties every night. We was in way back when they tried to chop it down to 10. And just couldn't comprehend, Ace was strong until the end. Now let's retell it, shit to tell they be sweating. Had enough of these felons, but the Ace we rebelling. Cause we never fuck you, Kenny. Bought my wife a minivan to share with her boyfriend, but I pull up in the Benz plate saying olive crayons, going on an airplane. Don't think we'll be back again, celebrating every day like a fucking birthday. Fuck Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them titties so soon.
We are ripping, folks.
The apes won't be shaking or breaking, we're going to the fucking moon. Fuck Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them titties so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking, we're going to the fucking moon. Today's expectation, probably more manipulation. FUD, your creation of a crooked operation. Bought more while it was low, got more dips than Trader Joe's. Oh, you thought that we'd let go? What the fuck you take us for? Holla if you spend your last dollar on bananas while living in squalor. We don't claim to be scholars, we the smooth brain dummies, and we never stood taller. Yeah, we do this for love and we do this for honor. Apollo 11 ain't got nothing on us. We the planet of the apes and in MOS we trust. MOASS, hell fucking yes. Gonna send it into space, go fire up the jets. Done my DD, call me Elton John, Rocket Man. This is the way, gonna be gorillionaires. Ground control to Major Tom, we about to have liftoff. Call us Neil Armstrong, gonna keep holding on. Fuck Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them titties so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking, we're going to the fucking moon. Fuck Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them titties so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking, we're going to the fucking moon. We're going to the fucking moon. We're going to the fucking moon. We're going to the fucking moon.
Shout out. That song is called To the Moon by the Gorillionaires. It can be found on YouTube. Once again, that song is To the Moon and is by the Gorillionaires, and you can find that on YouTube. Shout out. They are awesome. They posted it not long ago. Already has like 18,000 views. Check it out. Sub to the channel. Awesome music. That is in no way mine, but I'd like to give respect where it is due, and I love that song. Love it. And I just thought I could match it up nice with my little rockets right now coming out of my head when we are exploding to the moon. I know a lot of you, maybe you're not the biggest fan of the cussing, the swearing, but I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just excited because we're making money. So why doesn't everyone just give everyone a swearing pass? And I get it. If you are watching it with a kid, I get that there's implications there, but just tell them to not say those words at school. And when we're going to the moon, you can say whatever you want on the moon. I get it, but I really like the song. And just because it swears, I'm not going to not play it. It's fun. It makes me feel some sort of way. All right, let's go to the 3-minute here. Let's go to the 3-minute. Let's see what is going on these charts. Alrighty. All right, AMC looking like a BEAU. Trading at 43.40, GME trading at 212. Right here, it's this exact region of resistance we were talking about. So these ones, let me check out. Do these need a base a little bit? Hang on, let me just see what's going on with the RSI. Let's go to the 5-minute. Let's drop all these to the 5. So the RSI looking a little bit hot. Definitely overbought. So maybe our rocket engines. I guess I hit the rocket button a little too many times. The engine's hot. As if it matters. I mean, look at AMC still going. It don't care. It don't give. It don't care. Because we're going to the moon. Oh, if you haven't already, thank you for that reminder. If you haven't already, I would highly appreciate if you could drop a like. If you want to be a member of the Moon Gang, all you have to do is subscribe. And will the show get better? I don't know. I might have top ticked my own skill set. So I can't sit here and promise you that, like, yeah, no, it's going to get better. Like, I'll become more talented. I'm probably going to be as petty and annoying and as childish as I am now in like 6 months. So I wouldn't, I don't know if I would be looking at this of like, okay, he's fine, but I'll like only subscribe if he's going to get better. I can't promise that. I would, if you want to do like a straddle or a strangle, like options position on my career, that's probably the best way to make some money. The name of that song is To the Moon by the Gorillionaires, and it could be found on YouTube. Maybe even Spotify. I find it on YouTube. I'll find out if it is on Spotify. All right. Hi, what software are you using for the voice effects and auto-tune? This is called Go XLR. It's like it's a physical piece of hardware. Or we could teach them proper placement of said sentence enhancers. Hey, I'm not the artist. I can't tell an artist what they should or shouldn't do. They're the artist. This is Nito again. Let's go, not a hedge fund. Notice how there were a lot of Gregs here early in chat, and now all of a sudden with AMC moving, GME moving, us having a good time, that they like got quiet real quick. Over the weekend, my 3-year-old nephew told a stranger we're going to the FMU, so thanks to that, Matt. Now I can't babysit anymore. Well, are you thanking me now that you no longer have to babysit? Maybe your 3-year-old nephew is just ahead of his time. Maybe he's just an old soul that's ready to go to the moon. I just need 5,000 shares of AMC and a burger. So is Matt short for Mathis? Short for Matthew. I overslept. Did you get back into SPRT, Matt? See, LaFoy, I did not. I'm just kind of waiting. Breakout, breakdown, and I could play whatever direction it ends up going. But right now, no BBIG position, no BGFV position, no SPRT position. My main positions right now, really AMC, GME. I do have some Roblox, but that's more of a long-term investment I just wanted to pick up. I'm not really like actively trading RBLX. Chris Ann, shout out, thank you for that super emote. Do this on red days. We enjoy the technicals. Hey, I'm capable of doing both. We can party here and go over technicals. Celebrating with the boys at Applebee's tonight, regardless if it squeezes or not. Oh, bogey golf. I love Applebee's. I'd love to come. So I know you're not inviting me, but I'll just be there. Is it a good time to enter SPRT in your position? Not in no, because it's not trending. In fact, we're seeing lower highs, higher lows. You have to be patient. I'm not allowed to watch Nice since the Tupac jam. When we moon, you could become a celebrity household name. With celebrity, are you going to marry? Follow-up question, will you be fighting Jake Paul? What celebrity will I be marrying? As my vice principal told me in high school, I will not be getting married. She didn't say it, but basically she just said because I'm like a piece of shit. And as for fighting Jake Paul, he would destroy me, folks. Like, I get it. I get that he's a polarizing character, but he's also now been training as a fighter for like 3 to 4 years. And he's younger than me. He's bigger than me. He's stronger than me. I have been training fighting for like -3 to 4 days. Like, I don't have the size advantage. I don't have the skill advantage. What is shorting your own name? Matthew to the moon. My 9 and 7-year-old ask me every day when we're going to the moon. I keep telling them soon. Am I doing this parent thing right? Shout out Anthony. Gerald, we just looked up BGFV. There's no volume today. It's a highly shorted stock, and so if you start to see volume pouring into it, that could get exciting. But right now, BGFV is not trading much. It is up 8.5% on the day, 8.8% right now, but still lower volume. Someone said BBIG volume crazy high. Oh, BBIG. Okay, yeah, we have two of those. BBIG is high. I'm talking about BGFV. Two similar ones, BBIG and then BGFV. BBIG is the one that's up 56% today and has good volume. BGFV is up, nice, 9%, that's solid, but lower volume. Listen, Diamond Hands by Nitty Gritty. I'll check that out. What else do we have going on? Matt, is it true we don't have to pay taxes for AMC profits since the IRS doesn't have jurisdiction on the moon? That's hilarious. Check out SDC. SDC. All right, I'll put that on the list. The list of things to take a looky-see at. All right, actually, let's stand up. Hang on. I want to go back to the 1 minute and see when these things are going to cross. All right. GME, you're watching 214. AMC, very obviously 44. Let's stand up. Standing. Standing for these stocks. All right, hang on. Are we good? Are we live? So quick reminder for everyone, a little bit past 11, I need to cut this stream, do an interview, and then I'll come right back and we'll stream right after it. So if everyone just kind of wants to, I don't know, I'll tweet about it on Twitter, obviously. I'll put out the new link. MMAT is up 30% on the day. How does the daily look up? So MMAT looking strong. It looks like there's going to be a fight between 560 and let's call it 670. So, but and then we have 8 that could get going, and then 9. So just watch all these highs and lows from basically June. Look at the highs and lows in here from June, July, and see if that's going to act as support and or resistance. How's the S&P 500 looking today? Ding, ding, ding. New all-time high on the S&P 500. You guys are living through history. We got to stand up. Work on these 6-packs. Work on our 6-packs. All right. Let's get ready for the next explosion. All right. I'm watching the 1 minute MACD just to see if the momentum's going to cross over on both AMC and GME. SPRT right now is, I don't think it knows what it's doing. Just watch this 35.55 level. What else is moving today? How's Tesla doing? How's Tesla? Tesla looking good, I suppose. How's Nvidia doing? Nancy Pelosi's favorite investment. Ooh, well, I guess it's still green on the day for. What else do we have? Microsoft. How's this one looking? Microsoft looking strong. Apple also looking strong. 189. Alibaba. A lot of people on social media talking about Alibaba. I was seeing some Benzinga reports that it was highly mentioned on Wall Street Bets subreddit. What else do we have going on? BGFV. Let's check that one out. BGFV. Light volume. 730,000 shares for a $25 stock. BBIG. How did it come off of its halt? Did it just halt again? Nope, it's trading, but it's definitely heading south. Let's see if it can base somewhere. South. Matt, your thoughts on AMD from a technical perspective. All right. I'll give you my personal thoughts. Oh, nice. We have kind of a cup and handle, not the best, looking strong. This was actually one of my first purchases on public when I got that. I would look for it to continue up to 116 and after that 122, and you would just be risking, if you want to more actively trade it, I would just risk this recent low of 102. Very, very quick reminder. Remember, one of the best things we can do right now to help AMC and GME is get our orders away from market makers. That's payment for order flow. We want it away for dark pools. We want our orders sent to lit exchanges because we just don't want to clearly help make profit for the duopoly of Citadel Securities and Virtu. One of the easiest ways to do it is public. Pinned to the top of chat, if you go to public.com/Kohrs, you get up to $70 of free stock. You get free trading, no payment for order flow, no market makers, no dark pool. It's honestly a win-win. It doesn't have options. If you're an options trader, there's no options here, and they don't have crypto now, but they're about to roll it out. But if you haven't signed up, you might as well. You get free money. There's no reason to not sign up. And I'm not saying you have to transfer all your previous shares, but it makes sense that for your future share purchases to use this, so you're avoiding market makers. That's the name of the game, is avoid market makers, because we're starting to realize how damaging they truly are for the market. Once again, public.com/MatKohrs for it's in the US, it's a brokerage, stocks, not options, rolling out with crypto, free stock, but most importantly, no market makers. Public.com/MatKohrs. And also get Voyager too. Voyager, that's this one right here. It's a crypto app. Voyager, you could sign up. If you put in the code MAT21, you will get free crypto once you trade $100 of any crypto. So both of these are phone apps that you would download. All right, right now AMC is going sideways. We're waiting for the MACD to bend back around, but the MACD on Jimmy Boy here is bending back around. We have the double top at just below 214. Look for the follow through, and then watch how it goes to 216. SPRT on an intraday basis, it is looking weak, but AMC is looking strong, GME looking strong on an intraday option. How is your name, Matt, and you're not looking at MMAT? I was looking at it. Like, I feel a little bit late because I need to talk to Trey's Subway Cup about this one. That account has much more DD on this, and maybe someone in my Discord could share it with me. I'm just not familiar with the trade. There are going to be many things going on that don't make money, but MMAT, it looks strong. We've been talking about it. I was telling everyone to look for that breakout of the low fours, or actually the high threes, and it broke out on Friday. It's continuing. This was a good play. I just missed the boat. The way a lot of people missed SPRT on Friday. If you miss it, you congratulate who it's in it, and like you just learn for the next time. I missed the MMAT play. Maybe I'll get a gap fill opportunity where I could buy at support and then ride it back. But it is looking strong. I fully admit it. But I need to look more into what's going on with the TRCH short interest, that acquisition and the deal, and the special shares that represent the dividend. There's a lot to learn about this particular play. All right, IWM. All right, AMC looking dandy. Your thoughts on wait, did that random question? Have you read The Creature from Jekyll Island about the Federal Reserve? Oh, brother, 6 men, 1 for the words wealth created. I have not, Kevin, but that seems interesting. I'll check that out. My kids come home from school and see you on the TV and ask, how are the stonks doing? That's awesome. All right, MACD trying to get the cross on AMC and on GME in terms of the 1 minute time frame. I'm assuming it remained green on like the 3 and 5 minute, but I'm looking for the cross back over. IWM, we have that. How is BBIG looking? A little bit weak. Wait, sorry, wrong chart. Let me go back to AMC there. I meant to change this one. Now let's look at BBIG. BBIG still looking a little bit weak. BGFE looking stronger but low volume. And then SPRT also looking weak at the moment. Still waiting for approval from public. Oh, that's kind of weird. Mine was relatively quick. Maybe it's a state thing because different states do have different KYC. But hang on, folks. AMC, get ready. Here we go. There we go. AMC, look at that. Timing the explosion with the rocket. High quality content. Solana trying to make moves this morning. I am a fan of Solana. Same with Cardano and Matic. Shout out M. Have you heard anything from Anthony from back in general, the huge AMC positions? Anthony, no. I haven't heard from Anthony, but I know Paul Walsh, Paul's Balls, still very much in it. Thoughts on happening BBIG right now? Halt, anything concerned? Halts are, it's just if it moves X percentage in a certain amount of time, there's going to be a halt. Me too, look just under 9. All right, we did that. Have you seen people talking about the Discord about Sens? Thoughts on that? Once in a while, I hear Sens discussion, but there's a lot of other stocks that are being discussed way more than Sens right now, at least from my own experience. All right, the MACD is crossing on both of these. Let's see if it can hold. It's right in the cross zone. Let's see if these can hold on. And I'm referring to AMC and GME, the 1 minute MACD trying to hold. AMC did just hit a new intraday high at 44.17. Whoa, that's exactly the level we had, wasn't it? Or no, I was thinking of 43.17 from this morning. What was this level? 43, 13, 19, 19, and 20. I was watching these lows from August 25th. Thus far, that's where we're at. But I'm really watching this high 44 level, the 44.80s, pretty much just under 45. SPRT getting its third bounce off of 35. So it's putting up a fight there. And BBIG also trying to put in its bounce. I would just watch this level. All right. AMC getting geared up. Matt, all right, we did that. We did this. Double check all. Whoa. We good there. High quality H2. Shout out CPT. Shout out everyone on Twitch. Shout out everyone on Rumble. Shout out everyone on YouTube. We're doing it. We're doing it live. All right. Triple top rejection at 44 thus far on AMC. Triple top, triple top, triple top. And then GME looking strong. I'm watching 215. It's at 213.80 right now, but it is looking pretty strong. Both AMC and GME are looking strong at this point in the day. Keep in mind, we haven't even traded for an hour, so you never know. Breaking news, SEC to limit rocket placing to 3 times a day, rolling 5-day period. What's going on, Christopher? That's hilarious. SPY is ripping. Yeah, the S&P 500 made a new all-time high. That is the overall market. How's IWM looking? It's actually down on the day. Interesting. AMC really messing around at this 44 level. There's no momentum right now. It's pretty much flat on the 1 minute. GME kind of at that same point. So they look pretty similar. Sweet, sweet, sweet. How'd the draft go, Matt? Pretty well. I got here. I don't know. I'm not the biggest football person, but I can tell you my main picks, and everyone can applaud me or make fun of me. ESPN. How do you see your team? ESPN Fantasy. How do you see your team? How do you see your team? I have Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Clyde Edwards-Hilaire. I'm sure that's a French name that I'm just not getting right. Edwards-Hilaire. Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Dallas Goedert, Kareem Hunt, and then looks like my defense is the Washington football team, and my kicker is Harrison Butker. And then I have my backups are Robert Tonyan, A.J. Dillon, William Fuller, Marvin Jones, T.Y. Hilton, Evan Engram, and Russell Gage. But I'm pretty happy getting Justin Jefferson, McCaffrey, and Tom Brady. I feel like that's pretty solid. I guess I'm pretty happy with it. All right, cool. Now did the RSI have enough time to cool off here? Is that what we have going on? The RSI, we have a little bit of bearish divergence going on in the RSI. The stock went higher. The RSI is a bit lower. So we want a continuation to get the RSI above whatever this was. I guess, what's this? 76 roughly. We're seeing a miniature bullish pennant on GME. The same thing we're seeing on the daily chart where it shoots up, lower highs, higher lows. Look for this pennant to really fill out and then explode higher. You basically want the confirmation above 214. As I say it, we get it. All right. Yep. Buyers pouring back into the market. Come on. Let's hold this. We just want it above this high right here. Really like it above 215 where it struggled a little earlier this morning, right at the change of the hour. SPRT, its fourth test of 35. Let's see if it can hold that. Please check out the BBI option chain or text my brother if BBIG hits 50. I don't know what we'll do for you decide. BBIG, the option chain is built out, but right now it is selling off intraday. If you're interested in BBIG and you don't have a position, if I were more of a day trader, I would be closely watching 830 to 850. If it recaptures that, that could be But also you'd be then risking 680. So you have to ask yourself, are you okay with risking that? Whatever you do, if you get in, please just know your risk. Don't just get in and be like, okay, what would I risk? You should know your risk beforehand. Go team, got a couple of Packers for backups. Go Pack. Shout out Brambles. Matt, get in touch with Elliot from Elio Trades Crypto. Dude is the most knowledgeable altcoin YouTuber. He would be a good interview. Elio, okay. Thank you for this. Elio Trades Crypto. Elio Trades Crypto. 3 rejections at 44. According to trade test theory, we should break and hold next time. Well, that's when you're talking about like that, that's essentially just calling it like the cup and handle. Like every single time you're sucking up supply, and like on a different time frame, you can call different tests. I don't like saying, oh, it tests 1, twice, because it's your time frame. Like you could count, technically you could say there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tests already. It depends on your time frame. I wouldn't say, oh, like this many tests, because like obviously the smaller the time frame, you're gonna have more tests within that time frame. So as you go a little bit more broad, I like that 3 tests, the cup and the handle. The big cup is 2 tests, and then the handle's that 3rd test and the break. I've never heard of like a 4 test theory, and with it you'd have to be very specific about your time frame that the 4 tests happen on to make them more distinct. Diamond Dallas. Thoughts on GSAT? Looks like they might have signed a deal with Apple. Might be a good stock to get in. What are your thoughts? I mean, I don't know with that. I haven't been following it. That sounds more like a fundamental development to better understand if they would or wouldn't have signed a deal. Right now, AMC is very much just dancing around at 44. Right now, the MACD tried to go green and it got smacked at 44. And now we've been red for, I don't know, just over 5 minutes. GME, no true momentum, according to the MACD on the 1 minute, just kind of hanging out sideways. Shout out Drayson English for subscribing, or Sinus, probably messing that up. Shout out for subscribing. Shout out to Rawcat11 for following. Rawcat. I don't know why that's a funny name. All right, GME, trying to get this own breakout thing going. Come on, let's get some follow through. Let's get some nice volume follow through. All right, SPRT, looking for it. Once again, this comes to the time frame of like how many tests are you actually going to count as a test. But 1, 2, 3, it's like it's 4th distinct test of 35.50. Could catch. You're just looking for the reversion. You're looking for one of 2 things. It's going to revert and break above 37.50, or it's going to break down and potentially sell off to the low 30s, high 20s. Someone said BBIG utilization 99.9% with a short interest of 28%. Remember, that doesn't mean it has to squeeze. Any of these numbers, think of them as prerequisites. For something to squeeze, it has to have these numbers, and these numbers. After that, you need the stock price to actually start trading up to put pressure. Just because you see a high utilization, short interest, and low float doesn't mean a squeeze. It means that it could squeeze, but it doesn't in any way guarantee it. Nothing is ever guaranteed in the stock market. Agree with Elio Trades. Also, Hex is a scam. It might be, but I'm also up over 100% on it. So scam or not, I mean, I'm up a lot of money. So I'll just set a trailing stop loss and lock it in if it ever reverts. MMAT is like someone saying your name with a stutter. I like the stock. I have 133 shares for a while. Shout out Guy Recording Driving. All right. AMC now coming back up for how many tests? We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I guess technically on the minute chart, this would be like its 18th test of the 44 level. It just testing a lot. Hey, SPRT, getting out of this wedge. Check this out. Oh, almost out of the wedge. Depends where you want to draw it. If you want to connect it to this top one and this one. But SPRT showing some strength at the 35.50 level. Let's see if it can actually hold this. The next target would be 39.70. AMC breaking out. That calls for a rocket. Is it going to work? Where's my rocket? There we go. There's my rocket. We're breaking out. New intraday high hit 44.20. GME also looking strong at 215. Look for the break and rip to 217. All right. SPRT is at its own level. BBIG is still looking weak on the intraday basis. S&P 500 ripping, just hit a new all-time high. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. Yahtzee dinner. All right. Hydration. Hydration is key.
Oh, brother. The apes are pushing the stocks again. What is going on? Why won't they give up? Get in here. Why aren't the apes giving up? This is how I view it when Ken Griffin is yelling at the intern. What the hell is that duck boy doing today? Why are these stocks going up? And then the poor intern is like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. And he's like, well, what is he doing? He's like, well, he has a voice enhancer today. Previously, he's had the emoji charting. Before that, he was playing some songs. And like, then Ken is there just like freaking out. Like I picture him putting in his office. Like he has one of those fake greens and he just like snaps his putter over his leg. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? The apes are not giving up. All right, back to normal.
Back to normal. Where's Rachel? AFRM. I could throw it on the list. AFRM. Remember, if a lot of people are asking about certain ones, like don't just chase runners. Like you have to have some sort of like a thesis for it beyond the fact that like it's just up a lot. Like generally chasing is not a good methodology. BGFE, it does have a high short interest. We've already talked about that. It's at 66.5%. 66.5%. I'm Batman. Dude, you could totally do skits with that voice, Kenny and Hedge of Doom. Oh yeah, I kind of want to. Just make some fun skits with the different voices. I also want to make like a keyboard warrior voice. Actually, I could probably do that now. Let's make our new keyboard warrior voice.
Testing. No, I like that one.
Testing. All right. Let's do a little bit of this.
A little bit of this. There we go.
Hello.
Oh, Matt, Super Chat Matt's here. Oh.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be the Greg keyboard warrior voice.
Oh, I'm so jealous I don't have my AMC. Matt.
This is going to be so funny. I have way too much fun with this stuff. My entertainment level is like way too low for stuff that makes me laugh. When I got this set up, this entire setup, like I have the new computer and everything set up, and it took me like the entire weekend. And part of the reason it took me many, many hours is because once I got the voice working, I just sat there for hours messing around with the different voices. Vacuous Cloud, shout out. BGFE just announced a dividend. BGFE, it's up 11%. It's moving. Still low volume though. Longtime listener, almost every day. Just want to say thanks and please do not stop the voice changing. I'm alone in my work truck. Nick, what's going on? Hey Mark, gotta warn you, Wrench Camp just took over your live stream a couple minutes ago. The thing is though, like for me to speak like that, I need a voice changer. I think he like literally just straight up speaks like that. The SHF program recognizes the contents of your YouTube chat now. Negative words equals rise. Let's test Matt. SHF program? I don't know about that. Ooh, AMC. Is it about to make a new intraday high? Well, let's throw a rocket up just to help it out. When's sangria party? Every day being an ape is a sangria party. We party a little bit harder on the weekends, but every day on the moon when we get there is sangria party. People are talking about Neo right now. Is that? I mean, I'm invested in Neo in my long-term account. Oh wait, what's it up? Everyone's talking like it was breaking out, but it's down on the day. It's down 3%. It does look like it's kind of turning around. SPRT trying to fight it out, but you got to be a bit more patient. 38. Really, it's 39. Oh, we should be watching there. Baba. A lot of people talking about Baba today on social media. Not much going on with Baba, though. What else do we have? How's the Russell 2000? Looks a little strong. Russell 2000 fighting back, trying to get above 226.30. I would watch that on IWM. Nope, I want this one right there. Right here, look for this to swing back around. Kind of like a flipped cup and handle, like it made the handle and then a weird cup, like the worst cup you could ever use. But still watch the 227 once it gets above 226.30. And then we have SPY. How is crypto looking? Crypto shown a little bit of green on the 2 hour. I like that. NFTs have been going absolutely haywire lately. I tried to buy some NFT drop yesterday and it was sold out within seconds. Matt, please send the voice software to Jim Cramer to complete his schizo personality. That's the funniest thing with the voice. Ken Griffin has someone on his payroll who beats us not out of blow off steam. Dreamboy wants us to sell. Oh, jeez. All right, AMC. We are ready. We are ready. So what I want, and this is very selfish, but hey, whatever. It's my show. I would love an explosion right now to about 46. And then I want AMC to trade sideways during my interview so I don't miss anything. And it gives the... it kind of gives the stock to cool off, like the RSI, the technicals to cool down where it's a bit more boring trading sideways. And then right when I come back, I just want it to rip all day. I want it to run up to 50, hang out there, break out, run up to 52, hang out there. And then I just want that setup for the explosion to like 60, 65 tomorrow. But yeah, it's selfish. I said that. I want it to go a little bit sideways because I don't want to miss all the fun during the interview. And then we'll just call that the consolidation period. All right.
Breakout alert. Oh no, I need the announcement one.
Attention Citadel, AMC hit a new intraday high and GameStop is not far behind. Attention all Citadel employees, AMC hit a new intraday high, GameStop is not far behind. This is not practice. This is actually happening to us right now, being taken down by people sitting on their couch. This is happening, I repeat, not a drill.
Shout out Trey Subway Cup, AQST going to 10. Oh brother. Someone's, you want me to say the Batman Rachel?
Rachel. Luke, I am your father. Luke, are you invested in AMC for the mother of all short squeezes? ASMR. This channel's taken a big turn, a big pivot into a new career.
All right, that actually like hurts my voice to do it because like I have to do weird things on my end so it sounds better on this. So it's not like I can keep doing it. Oh man. Life's a little fun, folks. Life should be fun. And if you're not laughing, what are you doing? How do you know I was on my couch? All right, the MACD crossing over. Time to check out my P&L because I like how it makes me feel. We need you to make shareable clips with the voiceover. Oh, brother. Yeah, that's what the perfect plug time. Matt Kohrs clips. Check it out. Last night when I was getting the stream figured out, I was streaming Assassin's Creed. Now that I have a PC, I can play video games and do the voiceovers. So if you want to see Matt in a non-stock habitat, check out the Matt Kohrs Clips channel. Straight comedy, take my money. What's up, Gorilla Champ? That echo voice sounded like something I'd hear on the speakers of Walmart Supercenter. Or like a Wendy's. Folks, you gotta have fun. All right. Do you think, serious question, and I don't want to do it as a poll, but it is a poll, but I don't want it to do it as a poll because I don't want the evidence to be out there. But give me a yes or no, a thumbs up or down if on like one of these interviews with like Fox, CNBC, whoever, Bloomberg, Forbes, any of those, should I do the voice changer? Like halfway through it. Like, do you think the stock's gonna keep going up and I switch over? Oh, brother. Like, just do it on national TV. Oh, man. Oh, man. That would be too funny. I know you guys are all going to say yes, but I would like lose. Imagine watching like live TV and then that happens. I would like lose my shit. Matt, just came back from a small vacation, Tampa, beautiful beach with my wife. Your announcer voice makes me feel like I'm back in the airport. Love the voices. Haven't stopped by in a while. I've been trying to avoid social media to hold in solitude, but yo, let's go. Rocking with you since GME squeeze. Keep it up. The day trader. I'm happy you're back. All right. We tapped. This is the breakout level and we got smacked. Remember, AMC commonly comes up to a level, pokes its head right above it, and then gets smacked. And it takes a try or two for it to like actually get above it. This is very, very common, like, I guess, price action movement on AMC when it comes up to an important breakout. Above this, though, the 44.80 to the 45 level, above that, if we hold that, I think it's clear sailing up to 46. SPRT is coming back around. Coming back around. What do we have? All right, we are moving, we are grooving. SPRT. Look forward to get, like I said, I guess basically 39 is what I would watch on SPRT. AMC, pushing. Where's that rocket? Yes, folks, that was actually my voice and not a real rocket. I'm sure some of you were like, whoa, does he have a rocket in his basement? No, you're legally not allowed to have a rocket in your basement in Philadelphia. I checked. That was all my own voice ability. Eric Gomez becoming a space ape. Just use it for a quick excuse. How do you feel about BOTY Lingerie Fighting Championship? This is the first time I'm hearing about it. Holy barrel of bananas, Batman. I love that. That's funny. Holy barrel of bananas. I'm going to use that to Spicy Chef. That's hilarious. Could you use that voiceover to call Charles Gambarino Gassy Pants? Hi. How is this one?
Hi, I'm Charlie Dipshit, and I pumped Robinhood, and the SEC never looked into it, and I was just reporting news that's very, very old, but whoa. Oh, these kids on Twitter make fun of me. Stop it, Twitter. Even though I'm kind of a dick and actively hope retail loses money and I've pumped stocks and I scream at people on camera. Whoa.
Oh, man. This voicing. You know, it's the thing you never knew you needed in your life until you had it. GME is looking strong. GME on the move right now. Look at that. That's a beaut there. That's a beaut. You look like that YouTuber Zip Trader. I'd like to think that Zip Trader looks like me. Nah, I'm kidding. He's cool. He's definitely more of an OG. He had his channel way before mine, and I'm a fan. He was the guy that started the Ooga Booga joke, and it was absolutely hilarious. Hey, Matt, do you know the band Me Without You? I do not, Joseph. I'll check that out, though. Me Without You. Always looking for new music. SPRT is waking up, and it's at that level. Watch that 39 level. Could get a little bit interesting, but GME looking good. AMC looking good. Hood sighting incoming. AMC at 44.80, and then Hood is at 45.54. I should probably tweet that out. Don't forget to wave to hood as we pass by. Don't forget to wave the hood as we pass by. All right, we are right here dancing around that breakout level. The momentum, obviously, on this huge push at 1042, we saw the MACD kind of cross over, still showing some strength. I'm going to drop the MACD for now. I feel like it's just taking up some space. We could zoom in, really get the action. S&P 500 still looking pretty strong, very strong. The overall market is cruising today. Cruising. Did you make tendies on the fight last night? No, because I bet on a knockout. And Jake Paul ended up winning by decision. So, no. But you know where I am making the money up? On AMC and GME right now. Can I get BBIG back up? Yeah, sure. Hey, BBIG swinging back around. On BBIG... Ooh, nope, I need this one. I would be... This region, we see some... 840 to 850. So just call it 830 to 850. Look for BBIG to get back above that. AMC going for that new intraday high. It's about to tie it 1 cent away. The intraday high is currently 44.97. So right at that 45 level, key psychological level right now. SPRT. Let's get rid of that. We're pushing. Holy unilateral lyrics, you're right, Batman. Unlyrical lyrics. Holy unlyrical lyrics, you're right. To the Ape Mobile. Followed your lead on SPRT, locked in gains, and bought SPY calls, which are currently printing gains, will be going straight to AMC. I love to hear it. I mean, I'm happy when anyone's making money. I think it's so, I mean, I haven't been shy about this. I think these people who are like bitching and moaning about people making money on other plays, I think they're just wrong, and I just think they're wrong. I think they're wrong, selfish, and jealous. It's that simple. I just don't think that they understand that you need more money to go. It's so just logically flawed, and it's just jealousy is an ugly color. When you have these people getting mad that people are making gains, that then they're going to make more gains as AMC and GME go up. This is exactly what I was calling out on AMC. I mean, that live stream is there. I said, I think the explosion SPRT, and at that point, BBIG was also going, that it was going to help AMC and GME. And look at that. AMC up 9.2%, GME up 4.8%. Like, it's not, I know we have a lot of rockets here, but just understanding the flow of money from one play into another is not rocket science. I get it. There's a lot of rockets here, but the people who weren't getting it, I feel bad for them because they're so stuck in their ways that they don't see that they could have made more money. And isn't that part of it? Looks like we are about to pass hood. All right, let's have hood up just for so we can experience the passing. Right now, 45. Let's watch this. Let's see if they are going to pass. We'll enjoy the moment together. Oh, brother, here they come. Oh, now I got to quickly decide what. We got to quickly decide what voice to do. Soon in a cinema near you, Mmat Kohrs, To the Moon. Followed your lead, we did that. Kelly, shout out. Joseph, shout out. Oh, here it comes. Houston, we have ignition. I don't know what voice that would work best on. Nope.
Houston, we have ignition. Houston, the engine is exploding. Rocket AMC, containing the apes, is about to pass the orbit and actually surpass Robin Hood. This does look like it will be problematic to the Wall Streeters who are involved in the two plays. It looks like they got both directions wrong. Once again, this is a report from NASA, AMC, the rocket. It looks like they have full ignition. And we're seeing lots and lots of flames. And on the other side, the falling satellite Robinhood is plummeting back to Earth. So please stand by. We'll keep you updated. Thank you.
All right, right there we had NASA coming in. Just a quick little NASA update. Very important for all of us to know what's going on. Thank you to our sponsors over at NASA, the command center, letting us know what's going on. Hey, Walmart, do not make Kramer's impression or he'll declare war on you. I repeat, do not do Kramer's voice. I mean it. Like, really, do it now. I don't even know how, like, what would be like, how would I pull his voice off? I'd have to think about that one a little bit. Market combat going to use a PDT strike today. Buy SPY calls for next Tuesday at 52, 170, currently 265. Frank, swinging for it. I hope you get it, man. All right. Right now, AMC messing around at that 45 level, having a tough time for that breakout, but that'll make the breakout all that sweeter. That's why we have it labeled as resistance, because resistance commonly acts as resistance. You get there, you have to just see how it reacts. And AMC, the major resistance, sometimes it takes levels and time. But with this, I think once we get above it, like we poke our head up, it fails. We poke our head up, it fails. I think once we hold, it's clear sailing straight to 46. I really do, because that's the next major level of resistance. But what do I know? I'm just a dude who spent way too many hours this weekend on a voice enhancer, I suppose. You have to whine and scream at the same time to do Kramer. All right. Where are we at? SPRT is at 37. Could be setting up for a cup and handle. Look for the reversion. All right. AMC still like just sitting right at this resistance level. GameStop broke up and now it's back at its own resistance. Might be support here at 215. So we went from shot all the way up to 218, currently at 214, just also cooling off, similar to AMC. How do you identify resistance? So there's a myriad of ways to do it, but one of the most common ones, and I think the easiest to digest, especially just for watching a live stream, is you just look at previous points it was rejected by. Like you look at its chart and you say, hey, it ran up to this level. And then you see if it is like continually rejected there, and the more it's rejected there, the stronger resistance it is. And then the support's the exact opposite. You look at the price levels that it bounced off of. So for example, SPRT, look at bounce, 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 bounce. So obviously 35.50 is acting as support, and you would say 43.17 is currently resistance. But remember, the more adherence to support and resistance, the stronger it becomes. So this support, I would argue, is a stronger support than this is a resistance, because we only have one tap at 43.17, but we have 4 distinct touches at 35.50. Who is doing the resisting with AMC? People taking profits, short info, or a little bit of both? I mean, remember, this is... People, I think, are getting a little bit confused because from early June, they heard the metric of we own 80%. And remember, once you own stock, you're no longer influencing it. It's the current buyers and the current sellers. Right now, AMC has already traded 46 million shares, as in 46 million shares were bought, and as in 46 million shares were sold. So that's algorithms. It's high frequency traders. It's day traders. It's swing traders. It's new apes coming in. It's old apes leaving the cause. Like you have a lot of, it could be shorts. It's a lot of things of people who are actively engaging in the market. And the way the price moves is what is the price that they're all agreeing on. So when you're engaging in the market, like right now, a buyer and a seller just agreed on 44.18. Buyer and a seller just agreed on 44.18, 19, 20. Every time you see a movement, every time you see this over here, right where my mouse is, this right here, this time in sales, you can see the price going through and the amount of shares. That's basically a buyer and a seller saying, yes, we agree, and they transfer it. Someone gets the cash, the other person gets the shares, and they're just all actively trading. There's a ton of people, and there is incorrect rhetoric going around that just simply holding helps. In reality, yeah, no, all these retail buyers is clearly helping because that represents a lot of demand. But the markets, AMC and GME, are still very, very much being moved by people in Wall Street. And I'm talking the bulls and the bears. There are people such as BlackRock, such as Vanguard, all these other money managers that are buying AMC. And then you have other ones that are publicly saying that they're shorting it. And then there was the ones who are saying that they're not shorting it. And then on top of that, you have all of the just like the high frequency traders that are in and out within nanoseconds placing trades, and they don't give a squat about it. And then you have market makers. There are so many different participants. And I think that there's a bit of confusing rhetoric as if this is exclusively being controlled by apes, as if it's the apes buying and the apes selling. And that's just simply not the case. Not the case whatsoever. There are so many different types of players. I mean, day over day, we're seeing millions and millions of dollars being exchanged different hands. If you think all these millions of dollars are just coming from the ape community, you're overestimating how much money is currently liquid within the ape community. That's why things like SPRT are so good, because it makes the ape nation more liquid, and then that liquidity flows into AMC and GME. And I honestly think that's part of why we're seeing such a strong performance today on both of these stocks. Okay, yeah, I do have an interview, so I'm going to go for about 10 more minutes. I think I have to go on at like 10, 11. Or I'm going to do it for a couple more minutes, hang out with all of you. Thank you for reminding me. I really, really appreciate it. What is this one? We'll hang out for a couple more minutes, and then I'll do that interview, and then I'll come right back. Thank you, though. Will price will hit 1,000. I need conviction. No one knows. Anyone putting out a price target has literally no clue what they're talking about. It's way too dynamic of a situation between the short squeeze potential, gamma squeeze potential, and FOMO buying potential. Between those three, which are, you could argue, unknown, and then their interaction with each other, which are definitely unknown. And even if you knew it, it changes every single second. Anyone putting out a price, they're literally just throwing out a price. There is no good mathematical breakdown of it could go to this. And some people will be like, no, I know the math that can explain it. How? When the short interest changes every single day. If the short interest, that one alone, if that one's changing every day, why would your price prediction not change every day? For where it will go, it's so silly to throw out a number, because all you're doing is literally just saying a number. Who is doing the resisting with AMC? People taking profits, short interest. Yeah, man, OD. To answer your question, I know I went off on a rant there. A little bit of both. It's just people selling. So you can sell to close a position, or you can sell to create a position. But selling is still selling. Buying is still buying. The difference between if it's paper hands, profit taking, any of that, or shorting is, are you doing it to create a position or to close a position? TD Ameritrade exercised my call that expired Friday, and now I have to sell my shares to not get margin call because my account balance is minus 3,000. You might be able to call them and see if it's your first time offense or something like that to take care of it, or if you can show a wire of money. Matt, do you still get nervous for interviews? What do you do to prep from a mental perspective? Do you chug OJ and snap a few Slim Jims? Oh, brother. No, at first I was a lot more nervous, and sometimes I guess now, but now that I've been getting a little bit more comfortable with it, I feel more at ease, especially with the ones that I go on more often, such as Fox with Charles Payne. I really enjoy talking to him. It's always a great conversation. All right. We're waiting for this. We're looking for the bounce off of 44. The breakout at 45 got smacked. How's IWM looking? IWM 226.30 might be setting up for a cup and handle. We need a reversion in the Russell 2000. IWM, then we also have S&P 500 looking very strong. So SPRT not doing a whole heck of a lot, but still up 41% on the day. AMC trying to currently hold on to this resistance. Let's see if it turns into support. Whoa. Hang on. Let's check the Russell 2000. AMC and GME just got hit simultaneously. Let's check these numbers. AMC, AMC, they have borrowed 1.64 million against it. The short interest is 17.4%. In terms of GME, they have borrowed almost 50,000 shares against it, and the short interest is 13.22%. Shout out, shout out. So I have a couple more minutes. I'll go to like 11:10, and then I'm going to drop, and then I'll be back on after it. Let me just double check that I have a link and everything I need on my end. Or then it would be time to panic. What do we have? All right, sweet, 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 sweet. We are good. All right, awesome. We are good to go. Someone asking for BBIG or TEX. So BBIG is... Short interest is 28%. Shares on loan is 17 million, and utilization is 99.9%. Look at this. Resistance turning into support. Very, very common. Resistance, resistance, resistance. We broke above it, got smacked, back down to this resistance, and trying to confirm it as a support right now. That's actually beautiful. Instead of getting out of hand in it, ripping, and doing something that's unsustainable, if we just slowly build our way up to that 46 level, very, very reminiscent of 1450 back in late May, especially for the newer apes who are just tuning in recently and you haven't been here in that June craziness. Maybe you just heard about it. But right before the June insanity, the overlaps with what we're seeing in AMC right now and what we saw in June are absolutely incredible. To the point that we had a giant cup and handle on the daily chart, and we're seeing another one on AMC, even to the point that it's matching up with another holiday. The June one happened right at Memorial Day, and then this one's happening pretty much right at Labor Day. Crazy overlaps and similarities. Now, does that guarantee anything for us? No, absolutely not. But sometimes history has it doesn't really repeat, but it rhymes in the stock market. So I would love if it particularly rhymed in this situation. That would be phenomenal. All right, sweet. I don't know what's going on, but check out any utilization is way up and borrow is 250% going to the moon. All right, let's see what is going on with any. All right, for some reason, it's another one that's on the NASDAQ. Sphere 3D Corp. ANY has a short interest. No, it's a very low short interest. Okay, so here's what's going on. The utilization is maxed out, but the short interest is like 3.5%. So I don't like any. It's not going to be a short squeeze because not many people are lending out their shares too short of any. So utilization sky high at 99.8%, but the short interest is coming in at 3.4. And that's why you need all of those. You need utilization, shares on loan, and short interest. It is a low float stock. That seems pretty cool, but I don't think it's necessarily a short squeeze candidate because the short interest is 3.4%, which is like barely above quote unquote average or normal. All right. So why I am away, make sure just to check in. So both of these got smacked at resistance. That's A-okay. They're both up on the day. You're looking for a new base to be formed on both of these. And one of the things that you could use on various smaller time frames, check out the MACD. See for when the MACD like is or isn't crossing. I would be interested in AMC specifically recapturing 44.40, which is this low from 10.45. And in terms of GME, still look for the MACD crossover. And I would want to see it recapture 214, 215. But I'm just watching 214 resistance, resistance, resistance. So I would look for that break on both of them. But both of them running up simultaneously, both of them selling off simultaneously. So as one of these shows strength, I don't think that the other one would be too far behind. What do I think about BBIG? I have no position on it. It becomes a bit more interesting if it can actually clear 840. And then right here, you're looking for the cup and hit on SPRT for it to get it back above $40 and then a test of 43. All right, folks. So it is 11:10. I'm going to end the morning stream. And as soon as it's over, I'm hoping to be, I don't know, I'm going to tweet it out. So make sure you just track it on Twitter. I'll tweet out when I'm going live again when I finish up the interview. Should not be too long, but I will tweet it out once again. I will, right after the interview, I'll be streaming again. Promise you that. I'll tweet it out when I'm going live just so everyone knows, or just check back onto whatever you're watching on, whether it's YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, any of that. I'll be back once again. But thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Things are looking amazing thus far. I'm excited for the remainder of the day, and I will catch all of you soon.